Lincoln the Surveyor. Abraham Lincoln surveyed the town of Petersburg, certifying his plat on February 17, 1836, 5 days after his 27th birthday. At the time, he was still living in New Salem. He later surveyed several additions to the Petersburg plat. Though self-taught, Lincoln was proficient. Following Lincoln's original survey notes, modern surveyors were able to find an original old broken pot with a bottle in it that Lincoln had buried at the corner marker over a century before. Tradition has it that he intentionally skewed one of the street lines here in Petersburg to avoid cutting through a poor squatter's property. In another version, it is the home of a Black Hawk War widow. Normally, surveyors employed a crew of flagmen, axemen, chainmen, and others as assistants. Lincoln reportedly used only a small crew, doing much of the additional work himself. He even made do without a horse on occasion. When questioned, he said he didn't need one, as he was somewhat of a hoss himself. Abraham Lincoln's surveying career not only included the laying out of the towns of Albany, Bath, Huron, and Petersburg, but also included the town of New Boston. He also performed many surveys as people moved west and purchased land from the United States. Now this is roads surveyed by Lincoln, existing roads 1830s, towns surveyed by Lincoln: Albany, Bath, Huron, developed but no longer exists, and Albany, it was never developed, New Boston, and Petersburg. And then we have Athens, Springfield, New Salem, Sangamon County boundary during Lincoln's survey career, and Illinois state boundary, and today's county boundaries. Bath, Huron, Albany, Athens, Springfield, Petersburg, New Salem. As a deputy county surveyor, Lincoln conducted surveys throughout the area in the mid-1830s, laying out 33 properties, 5 towns, and 3 roads. Surveying positions were political patronage appointments in Lincoln's day. Most area residents were Democrats. Indeed, it was a prominent Democrat who in 1833 appointed Lincoln deputy surveyor. Later, as Lincoln rose to prominence as a Whig, he and his old friends in these parts drifted apart politically. Sticks and branches, thorns and briars took a heavy toll on the clothes of landlookers, as surveyors were called in Lincoln's time. Lincoln once received a surveying fee in buckskins. Then he promptly gave to Hannah Armstrong, who used them to fox his pants, sewing the skins into a protective covering similar to cowboy chaps. Another time, Lincoln sat on the bed of Rhoda Clary, wrapped modestly in the covers, while she mended his torn breeches. Landlookers endured cold winds and frozen limbs in winter, smothering human heat and swarms of insects in summer. But the knowledge of people and places acquired in their travels could be valuable to ambitious men. At least one other American president endured the physical hardships and character-building experience of frontier surveying as a young man: Lincoln's illustrious predecessor, George Washington.